Now, as you're lifting the transmission up, you want to make sure that one of these holes is facing down at the bottom, where you can line it back up with the flex plate. On this particular truck, the Nissan one, there's not enough room to stick your fingers in past that flex plate and actually touch the converter and spin it. I was able to do that on an F-150. There was enough room to spin it. So in this case, you want to make sure one of these bolts is at the bottom, and if you did not do that, there is a way to spin the torque converter. And so what you do is we wrapped our bolt in electrical tape so that it was thicker, and we shoved it into our flex plate hole so it was nice and snug. Then we turned the crankshaft, which brought this bolt around, and it caught the torque converter. And now it won't be lined up until you come all the way around. And then when you get towards the bottom again, you can pull it back out and then spin that flex plate just a little more by turning the crankshaft. And then that flex plate hole will line up with this again. You can put your bolt in, and then from there do your normal process where you're rotating the crank until the next one comes around, you put in your bolt, rotate it, next one comes around, put in the bolt. So that's how you can spin a torque converter if you did not have this lined up. So most importantly, you want that bottom hole right there where it's going to be in your view of being able to put in the bolts.